Do you have a craving for something sweet? Don't let those sugary foods overcome you this holiday season. Joining us with some healthy ways to satisfy that sweet tooth is Dr. Laura Christoph, Professor of Nutrition. Dr. Christoph, we all have that sugary craving, especially when there's these Cadbury eggs and all these things, Peeps, that we can eat this time of year.
Right. And our kids are usually asking for those things too because they're everywhere, right? There's chocolate bunnies at the checkout at the grocery store. So this is actually a fun little snack to maybe make with your kids and teach them about real colors that are naturally found in fruits instead of the colors that are on the M&Ms and jelly beans.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is very simple. You know, you can just cut up lots of different types of fruits, and I've taken some dark chocolate, just dark chocolate chips, and I've put ½ cup into the microwave, and I check it every 15 seconds because every microwave is different. The one here took about 45 seconds for the ½ cup. And then we just take the fruits and just dip them in the chocolate.
Easy.
So easy, and they look beautiful and fancy, and you just throw them on parchment paper, you know, line them right up. It can be a fun little activity for the whole family, and then you just put it in the refrigerator for a ½ hour to an hour or so, just let it set, and then you have this very decadent, fancy, you know, candy store quality snack, right?
Yeah, you really, when you think about it, you're just microwaving some chocolate, and then you can make these really great treats that will satisfy your sweet tooth. And you want to make sure that you do use dark chocolate and not milk chocolate, because dark chocolate is better for you.
Yeah, so dark chocolate has some more antioxidant benefits, and anytime you lighten the chocolate, it just means you're adding more sugar and more cream, right? And so anytime we add more sugar and more cream, we're adding more empty calories. So the dark chocolate has a little bit more of those cancer fighting and heart disease fighting qualities, and a little bit less of the sugar and the cream.
Well, this is a great way to satisfy your sweet tooth and also teach colors to your kids, right? Now we're moving on to what you can do when you are craving ice cream.
Yeah, so this is a fun little ice cream recipe. I will say it won't substitute a total ice cream craving probably because it doesn't have the fatty quality, but if you're just looking for a frozen treat that you could eat, you know, maybe every evening and still satisfy a serving of fruit, you just take one banana that's frozen and mash it up with 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa. A tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa only has 20 calories in it, and you know, there's no sugar in there, and then with the banana, you know, just 100 calories of natural sugars in there. And so you can put it in the freezer, let it set for about a ½ hour, or if you like to have that sort of frozen yogurt type texture, you can just whip it up and have it right as it is.
So really all it is the banana with some chocolate, and you can feel good about eating that.
Right, and you can say that there's no added sugar because it's unsweetened cocoa, and all the sweetness comes from the banana.
So it's all natural. Now we move on to a craving for peanut butter, which is good in small doses if you're eating all natural, but too much is a lot of fat.
Right, I find that a lot of my clients have a peanut butter problem. Like there's always these confessions about the jars of peanut butter eaten a week, and so I started recommending to people that they try this PB2, which is a powdered peanut butter. It has the fat extracted, so you get all of the peanut butter taste, but the fat is only 1 gram per 2 tablespoons, and you have 4 grams of protein in there too. So it's a nice little product when you're looking for a peanut butter taste. I will warn you that, you know, anything that is naturally high in fat has a certain texture to it, and so if you take away the fat from the peanut butter, it takes away the mouthfeel. But a great way to use PB2 is in something like a smoothie, where, you know, the texture isn't so much of it, it's just the taste that you're looking for. So this would be a really nice low-fat smoothie: a ½ banana, 2 tablespoons of PB2, and then 1 cup of some sort of milk and a few ice cubes. Just mix it up in the blender, and it tastes like a banana and peanut butter sort of smoothie or milkshake. Pretty decadent. Sometimes if I want to have this for breakfast and don't feel like eating a dessert for breakfast, I'll put in a handful of spinach, and you can't really taste the spinach either. So then you have, you know, ½ serving of fruit, serving of vegetables, serving of dairy, and a little peanut butter taste.
And it tastes like you're eating dessert. Yeah. Amazing. See, so these are great ways to curb those sweet cravings with something that's healthier. And later in the show with Dr. Christoph, we're going to share tips on how to navigate a holiday dessert table. So stay tuned for that.